Whoop whoop, what it do, y'all? Cali Green Too Fresh here, holding it down. CarnivalSpirits, we be those ninjas in action, motherfuckers. So, let's talk about the rise, fall, and rebirth of motherfucking Kottonmouth Kings. So, start at the beginning. So when KMK first hit the motherfucking scene back in like 97, 98, somewhere in between there, it was D-Loc, Saint Dog, Daddy X. And, you know, shit was hella fucking fresh, you know. It was that new wave fucking sound. They were young as shit. You know, they had that whole fucking skater fucking SoCal skate fucking thing going, but they were rapping, so it was like they were mixing the punk rock and the hip hop, and mad fucking dope, mad fucking freshness. And then, you know, Saint Dog stepped back from Kottonmouth Kings to go work with his brother Big Hoss, who had just gotten out of prison. So they bring Johnny Richter into the group. And, you know, they just went fucking even stronger. They just went even stronger than before with that fucking shit. You know, after Johnny Richter joined the group, they released motherfucking countless hits. Like fucking albums, fucking, you know, they really built up in their rankings. So then, let's go ahead, fast forward a little bit to 2010. And I know it's a huge fucking gap in there, right? That is a huge fucking gap from like 98 to 2010. But let's go ahead and fast forward all the way to 2010. They announced that there will be a new member joining the group. They're putting out all these motherfucking promo pictures and shit, you know, of the shadow images, and who is the new motherfucking member of Kottonmouth Kings. And they announced that they would be releasing a video crowning the new king. And they put out this motherfucking dope interview where it reveals that Dirtball is the new motherfucking member of Kottonmouth Kings. Now, for people who don't know Dirtball's history, Dirtball was a solo artist on Suburban Noise Records. And he was basically, you know, just really tight with Kottonmouth Kings. And they decided, like, you know, it'd be good, beneficial, whatever, to bring Dirtball into Kottonmouth Kings. So they decided to add him to the group. And the very beginning, it was fresh as fuck. It was like a new start, like a breath of fresh air. They came out with, you know, that first Long Live the Kings track, the video that they used to present him was hella fucking fresh. You got Dirtball sitting there in the King's fucking throne. They put the fucking crown on his head. He's got that fat ass fucking doobie, and they're all fucking sparking lighters, lighting that shit up for him. Shit was hella fucking dope. I was excited as fuck when I found out Dirtball was getting signed. I was a fan of Dirtball before him being signed or being added into motherfucking the group Kottonmouth Kings. And you know, he had that Papa D Ball. That fucking album was fresh. You know, Reptilian, like, the shit that he put out before joining Kottonmouth Kings was mad dope. I remember seeing him open up for Head PE on the New World Orphans tour. And when I first got there, he was sitting there at a motherfucking, you know, table just chilling. It was at Pops in Sauget, Illinois, back in 2009. He's just chilling there, like, no one's approaching him. No one's saying shit to him. I remember I walk up to him. I pull out my fucking Papa D Ball album. I was like, hey, bro, what's up, man? Like, I've been a fan for a while, man. You mind signing this? And he was hella fucking humble. I sat there and chatted with him for a little bit. After I walked away, motherfuckers started approaching him. I mean, it usually takes one motherfucker to start a wave. So I said what's up to him. He was hella fucking cool, you know. He joins Kottonmouth Kings, and that was hella fucking fresh. They dropped that fucking Long Live the Kings teaser, and then they put out the video Stomp/Rampage, which was hella fucking fresh. Stomp on this bug, man. Stomp on him. Stomp on these bugs, man. Spraying with some fucking Raid. You know, that shit was fresh. For real, though. Now, things start getting a little stale. Things start getting a little stale here. So I'm not really sure what the fuck happened, but basically, to the best of my knowledge, they decided to limit down the number of members in Kottonmouth Kings. Now, those of you who remember OG Kottonmouth Kings, they had fucking Lou Dog on the fucking lowrider drum set, like straight up. He had a bike that was a drum set. They had Lou Dog over there on the drum set. They had fucking Pakalika up on stage doing his visuals, and you know, a few other motherfuckers. Taxman would be up there with the fucking megaphone, and you know, they decided to limit down the members of Kottonmouth Kings, basically, to only the rappers. So they parted ways with half of the group, basically. And I remember a lot of motherfuckers are salty as fuck about this, you know. I remember Pakalika, you know, he wasn't too happy about the situation, and it caused some problems between him and the group. And then some situation came up where Daddy X got stabbed. Now, I don't remember the full extent of that story. I've heard different variations of it. But for a minute there, people were saying that Pakalika stabbed him. And, you know, that shit got debunked. It wasn't true. But, and like, eventually came out that it was like super fucking minor stab. But some shit went down there. And at some point in time, Pakalika died. I want to say that was in 2011, I want to say. I'm not 100%, don't quote me, but Pakalika died, which was mad fucking sad, you know. He never got to make amends with, like, Daddy X, for the best of my knowledge. That's fucking hella sad. But anyways, moving along. So they drop a few more albums with some Suburban Noise. They put out that Sunrise Sessions, which in my eyes is one of their worst albums ever. You know, I like the song Love Lost, which was the single, and there's like a couple more things here and there I like, but that is just, it wasn't one of their greatest albums, which was weird because I liked the direction they were trying to go. The next album they put out, boom, right here, Mile High. I fucking love this shit right here. This Kottonmouth Kings was fucking hella dope. And it's kind of bittersweet because it was their last album with Suburban Noise. After dropping Mile High, they part ways with Suburban Noise. Daddy X tries to throw Kevin Zinger underneath the bus and basically says that he's stealing money from motherfuckers or some shit. Kevin Zinger fucking goes on fucking YouTube and fucking puts Daddy X on blast. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yada, yada, yada. So, you know, this is a fucking stale point. Stale as fuck. Fans have no idea what the fuck is going on. You know, motherfuckers are walking around with their Spade tattoos. Their fucking, you know, Suburban Noise tattoos and shit. And fucking Kottonmouth Kings are over here covering their fucking spaded tattoos and shit, and fans don't know where to lie in this situation. So they leave Suburban Noise. They go on like their little solo, you know, non-record label adventure. Put out a couple things. They put out that Buddha Shack, which was hella fucking, it was alright. to put that out. But actually, before they put that out, after leaving Suburban Noise, Johnny Richter parted ways with the fucking group. And this was a real shock to a lot of motherfuckers. Because, you know, fucking Johnny Richter had been there for years. And then they start, you know, all types of problems from there. They try to say that, like, Johnny Richter was on drugs and shit. Which come to find out later that it was actually the other way around. Other members of Kottonmouth Kings are on some fucking crazy drugs, which are causing them to make bad decisions, apparently. But they released that Buddha Shack. They released Crown Power. And next thing you know, they stopped showing up to events completely. Like, they're booked for shows and events and they're not showing up. Completely go silent for over like a fucking year. Like, they've been silent since like 2016 is when the situations went down where they weren't showing up to paid events. But now it's coming out that Kottonmouth Kings are back together. And here's my fucking question. We know Johnny Richter and D-Loc have mended situations. We know that Daddy X has put it out there that Kottonmouth Kings is coming back. One thing we haven't heard is anything from Dirtball. Dirtball is the only one in this equation that hasn't said shit. So that brings me to the question. Is Dirtball going to be in the newly fucking rejuvenated, rebirthed, whatever you want to call it, Kottonmouth Kings? Is he going to be part of that? Should he be part of that? Because, in all honesty, like, his joining the group is when they started hitting that downward slope. And that's not just in my eyes, that's in many motherfuckers' eyes. You know, that's in fact. Like, go down the fucking history line that I just presented. It is a fact that they started to hit a slope when he joined. So, you know, like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm a fucking fan of Dirtball's music, you know. But should he be part of the new Kottonmouth Kings? Will he be part of the new Kottonmouth Kings? New. It's not really new Kottonmouth Kings, but you get what I'm saying. Comments below, motherfuckers. Till next we meet, Cali Green Too Fresh. Always keep it wicked motherfucking fresh. Carnival Spirits, we be those ninjas in action. Motherfucking hashtag Year of the Gnome. Yeah, deuces.